One, one, one. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath. Up. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Please make everybody sit. Dear friends, please have a seat at your table. We're going to start. Hello? Yes, dear friends. Yeah, please have a seat. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to start our meeting. Okay, everybody's ready? Yes, who's ready? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just 2, 3 minutes and we're gonna start. Please have a seat, everybody. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, sound check. One. Yeah. Now much more better. Okay, here's my friend. Thank you very much for joining us today for our great event. Today we're doing this in a more private way, so we invited like only a few people who is really participating in a launch of this big project. And for today we have a big program. Basically, it will be the whole day of today, and this we will start first of all with introduction of His Excellency Representative of the Sheikh Office of Al Nahyan, and afterwards there will be a program of presentation of project. Afterwards, we will have a keynote panel discussion about market, what's going on this. Afterwards, we'll have a project presentations. And afterwards, again, keynote speakers about strategy, so on, and project presentation and keynote speakers. Yeah, so we will do it this way. Also, we will have a good time for networking today. And this one is only for beginning, because for tomorrow, we will have a continue with a more deep explanation about mechanics, about infrastructure of the projects, and our main goals, what we're gonna achieve, yeah, in the nearest future altogether. Thank you very much. Let's do a grand applause for the beginning. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for your participation. And now, please, I want to give an intro speech word to His Highness Representative of Al Nahyan Office. For your grand applause, please, dear friends. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? Good. Who's first time here in UAE? First time. You are first time? All of you came before here? You are welcome all to your second country. I hope you all enjoy your days here in UAE. First, I need to welcome all of you, and I need to send His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Ahmed bin Hamdan Al Nahyan with regards to all of you. Also, I need to wish you nice days before Ramadan. Maybe this week will be last week for any event for business, because normally in Ramadan we didn't do any conferences. What I need to say, I need to thank Elia for such a great event. And like this event, I like to come to exchange our idea to start the business. It's depend on the business and depend on the proposal and depend on the technology, which technology you bring it here to UAE. Because here, our strong leadership under the president of His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi. They are only search for the new technology. And since Corona started in 2020 till today, we not care about Corona because His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed said at the beginning of the Corona, red line for the medicine and for the food for anyone who's local or not local who lives in UAE, he don't need to be care about the food or the medicine in the UAE. We are going to search the new technology. Last 3 months ago, on the National Day of UAE, we celebrated about the 50 years done. And again, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid and Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed start the new 50 years for the new technology. And as I am the CEO for the private office of His Highness, I don't need to take more time. I wish to say for all of you, whatever support you are looking, UAE or all GCC countries, we are ready to support any one of you. But I need the new technology. I need to support you. I need to be famous. What I need to say for you, you are welcome. And nice to meet you all. Again and again, I am ready to support you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, dear friends, let's start. So now we will do a short intro about why we unite all of you today on such a great event and meeting. And I will do a short presentation to explain you our model of the business club, what we prepared for you. Can we have next slide, please? Okay, so what we see right now, we see that the market is booming. Yeah, we see that the digital market of the digital currencies, all these technologies is like booming right now. And what we know for sure, that is right now only on the early stage. It's a stage of the early adopters. In the next 2-3 years, like much more people gonna join this market. Because nowadays, you know, do you think how many people have cryptocurrencies or use cryptocurrencies in the world compared to the global population? How many percentage do you think? 5 anymore it is? 3? 5? How many? 6? Yes, it is really around 5 to 6%. And this one is the only beginning because in the next 2-3 years, for the whole like analytics research and so on, it will go up to 30, even maybe up to 40% of the global population will start to use it. So this is like a huge market that is growing right now, and we are like with you at the stage of the early adopters only in the beginning of this process. You know, I am personally on this market from 2016. Yes, and in 2017 we did the first digital bank, and we on this stage we were thinking that we are like early adopters, but it wasn't true. From 2017 it took almost 5 years until now, yes, to start and really understand this stage of early adopters. So this one is only beginning of this market. Please, next slide. Let's see the numbers. We see the numbers, how fast this market is growing up right now. Even like only for the, if you take on the gamify industry, in 2020, like for the whole year, 0.8 billion was invested. Only in the 1 month of January of this year already was invested $1.6 billion, only in 1 month, yes? So it's over more even for the 1 month of the previous years. Let's move forward. We see, next slide. We see the investments in the metaverses. Yeah, everybody heard about the story that Facebook changed to Meta, and now we have a boom of the metaverse projects, yes? Investments in this project is growing, it's like as a crazy. And we see numbers that right now is like around $50 billion. In next year, it will be $124 billion. in 2024, it will be almost $300 billion investments. And this one is a crazy market. And here is, we like invited you to participate in this market. We invited you as a professionals of this market to basically rule this market, yeah, to make a leadership on this market. That's why we created a global digital club. Let's go move forward. Next. So what we see on the market, what's the main problem that we see like right now? On one side, we have investors. And investors coming to this market, and for them, it's like a big jungle. It's very difficult to find like a real project, the project that can really perform. On another side, we see projects that they need investments and they need the community to launch it. Even if when they found investments, they don't have enough community to launch their project. And on the third side, we see influencers, people who like a key opinion leaders, yeah, and they need a project, they need also like money to participate in this market, yes, and of course community. And right now we see that all of these three groups is separate right now, and everybody's trying to get somehow their deals. Next slide. What we're doing in the Global Digital Club, we unite. We unite in one place these three groups of people, but we unite this in a really right way. Next. So how we do this? For investors, we created Association of the Development of the Digital Economy. It's a diplomatic organization with official status and support from all over the globe, with official support from the United Nations. And here we invite best experts in the world to support and find the best projects. Here, this association, next slide, also doing all the necessary things to check projects, to understand which exactly opportunities they provide to the market, to check risks. This organization helps to communicate with the government structures to make a right way of the regulation of these projects. Next. So this organization is unite the community, unite experts, and next slide, help to all of the business, government, and investors get together in a one field, yes, to find the best solutions. Next one. So how we're doing this with the projects? We have the project they're coming. We have an expert council that's checking these projects and give them solution. How exactly they can come on the market, how they can make big opportunities on this market. So all of this are providing them through association, and projects can finally find investments in community inside of the club. Next slide. For influencers, also this is very important because they have already checked projects and they don't need to waste of time, and they have much more lower risks because they see already good projects that they can participate. That's already was checked by experts and a lot of people. Next slide. So this one, we're doing all of this with a one infrastructure and one place of the Global Digital Club, because here we have a special education program. We have a special program for acceleration of the projects. We have an ecosystem IT infrastructure with a media portal. And of course, we're doing marketing. We're doing events. We're doing a lot of things that help to unite people in the right way to benefit from this big market. Next slide. So this is only the beginning of our start educational programs. Next one. Next. Yeah. So how we organize this compared to the infrastructure? We have a global media portal on which everybody can join and can see all the interviews, last news, everything what's going on the market. Next. So we have the main themes on this market that's gonna rock this next 2 or 3 years. It's like IDO, metaverse, NFT projects, gamify, like a lot of them. Next. We have all of the interviews, what's going on here. Oh, very nice. Let's try it. No, Elena. This fix. Okay, we have a lot of things to like interviews, news. Next one, please. That we get everything together on a one place. Yes, so everybody will understand exactly what's going on the market, And even when they choose one of the projects that we are providing, they can have a real information in real time, what's going on in this project. Because the core idea of participating in this market and have a profit from this market, it's only to create your own portfolio of projects. Because if you're joining only one project, it is very high risk. It's a huge risk. Yeah, only when you have a portfolio on this crazy market, you can have a benefit on this market. And all the previous projects that you heard, the main problem on this project, that they concentrating everything on a one project. They concentrating marketing, they concentrating money management, everything in a one place. Yes, and this is a very high risk. And if something goes wrong, the whole project go gone, go scam. This is how we solve this problem, because here for each members they should have a portfolio of projects. So if you have by your portfolio 10 projects, even if 2 or 3 like of them, even if 5 of them go like not bad results, not good results, at least 5 of them will have a very good results for you. And finally your portfolio will have a good profit in the end like of the months. Next slide. So also we're providing here for influencers a very good partnership program, because our core idea of the club to unite people globally, all over the globe, and make this collaboration fully automatical. That's why we use here Binance Smart Chain, and all money flow, everything is fully automatical, fully transparent, and everything based on the smart contracts. Also, the system works in the way that all partnership program is also on the blockchain. So it means that like people who have their influence network, they have this forever, and it's all work fully automatically. Next slide. So we have this whole infrastructure. So this is a fully new technology of the Web 3.0, like as most of you know. So we are fully in this trend. Next one. So the core idea of the club is to unite people and to create a strong environment of experts, of influencers, of projects, investors, all together in one to help benefit each of the members of the club. Next one. For this one, we have a process of the product launch stages. So each project that are coming first, it's checked by expert council. After it's doing audit, after we're doing rating, and afterwards only on the special conditions, these projects can join Global Digital Club, and all members of the club can have a big benefit because it's only special offer for the members. So here we have a special exclusive rights on the launchpad. Next one. So with this situation, all of the projects that we launched, it's creating a bigger and bigger volume, and it's getting the Global Digital Club to higher and higher price of the tokens of the club, and the whole community is have a benefit from this one. Next one. Right now, we see already people from a lot of different countries. Like we have here, like peoples from Asia, Africa. Yeah, we have people from Europe, from Canada. So a lot of people are joining right now. We have already representatives now more than in 10 countries, and much more people is joining right now. So this is we creating a fully global international project. Our target is to become a $1 billion company in the 3 years. Maybe it can be earlier. And we have a really like a big goal to unite more than 30 million people in the next 3 years. And compared to the situation, you remember this first slide, like on the early adoption, yes, stage. In the next 2-3 years on this market, gonna join like more than billion people gonna join this market. And from this billion people who is joining this market, 30 million of people who wants to join to the Global Digital Club. Even until this end of this year, we are planning to have a 500,000 members. And even in these numbers, we already will become #1 project in the world, compared this of situation, yes? So it gives us a huge opportunities for each member of the club who is joining now to have a benefit, because all of the projects that's gonna come on next stage, they will have that projects, they will provide more better benefits for members, because all of them would like to join the club. So if they want to join, they need to provide better benefits for us, and each of us will have more profit from this one. Very simple model, just leadership. This is the main point that we want to achieve and move this on. So right now it's our basically first event. So my congratulations is like kind of exclusive, especially for you today. And we are doing a regular events. It will be very active. Basically, every 4 weeks, we're going to provide new events. Right now, it's our first live events. And only in the 4 weeks later, we are opening a big online forum. It will be people participating from all over the countries. They can join online and participate this project. It will be same time translation on the different languages, and this is how we're going to unite much more people in the online sphere. Afterwards, this event, 28th of May, we're planning to do next live event. It hopefully will be here in Dubai. Yes, and afterwards, every 4 weeks there will be events, mostly like in the afterwards with different countries. So we have a really active program compared to this one. Of course, 20th of April, like a lot of speakers, best analytics on the market, because right now we already united very high quality people here, and the analytics that we're going to provide will be on a very high level that we're doing it right now. Some of the experts already here, so you will hear some more information right after our talk. So here is like a little bit about our roadmap. Yeah, so we are starting today. Basically, yeah, we officially launched our back office, all ecosystem. So we started registrations. In March of the May, we are planning to achieve of around 50,000 users. Yes, that's participating right now. After we are launching an online media forum that will be 28th of April, we're going to start to launch big educational program right after this. Yes, and after this education, every month there will be events, networking, and we're gonna start to add products like projects for creating a portfolio. Almost in the next 3 weeks, we're gonna start first projects, and afterwards, every 2-3 weeks, we're gonna add to platform, to marketplace, new projects that will give a big opportunity for all of the members just to choose which project they want to participate, which they don't want, but this best project's gonna come almost every 3 weeks will come on the platform. Yeah, so these all opportunities that we are preparing for you, that we are providing, it's a great opportunity for each of us. And of course, as a big community, we have one big dream. We have one big dream to create a city of the future, a city special place for people like you, for people who is very good in technologies. And I have just 1 minute to finish. So we can create this one and live together in the right place. Hopefully, OIA will provide for us maybe land for this area or something like this, because I think that people who is very good in technologies, who is very modern, they should have a special center, special place to live together, to unite, and create a much more better technologies for the great future. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for listening. This was the first intro. Yes, thank you very much for Rick. Now we are moving to next step of our today meeting, and now we're gonna have next slide, guys. Next. We have a panel discussion, and for this panel discussion, we're gonna introduce here some people who is joining right now. Yes, yeah. Okay. Now, look, please come. Yes, don't be shy. Yeah, right. Uh, yeah. So now we have a next step today about we need to discuss about analytics, how exactly to understand projects, how understand about market. Yes, and what you want to give a word to you, please.
Yeah, let me introduce myself first. My name is Alex, CEO of Smart State. Is it better now?
One.
Okay, make it louder. I can handle it. Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Alex, CEO of Smart State. We are working with security, and we can interpret the security from classic one. And terrific amounts of money right now in crypto, and it is just starting. Are we ready to handle it? No, definitely no. We don't know a thing how to do it. And let me explain a few points why. First one, we should know a bit about history. Our current problems is not new one. We faced it with this in different industries previously. And first one is CMMI practice, CMMI indexes, or invented by US, America, and US government. They was faced with a problem how we can um, order some services from IT companies. Okay, okay. Oh, yes. Now sounds a bit better. Yeah. Um, U.S. government, in fact, created full methodology how to estimate is it mature and grown business. Can we trust it? Can we send our payers money to them to order their services? And this is CMMI indexes. CMMI indexes is very nice first step. It will be incredibly hard to implement such practice in crypto right now, but it is possible. But first, before we came to this point, we need to understand one thing. We need to understand one simple thing. It will be much more uh, much more value at cost. It will be much more time at analytic phase. Right now, we trying to decrease the price of analytic, decrease the amount of time we spend on it, and we came to very low numbers now. But the problem is they won't help us with this kind of analytic. We can't guarantee anything, and this is our problem. We should re-estimate value of this step. We should first try to investigate and create our own uh, estimation of such practices like CMMI. Try and find it, Google it, and this will be a good start. And second part, as a classic security, I know pretty well about such things like operational processes. Operational processes is the way how we can describe amount of features implemented by business and the road communication between them. And this way we can find weak points of leaking our critical assets. And this is also incredibly important at this point. So we should inherit very well-known classic practices into crypto right now because we are awesome already. We created something entirely new, and this is very good. Right now, we should accumulate and reassemble already existing experience. This is my entry point. Nice to meet you again.
Thank you very much, guys. Please, let's one more applause for our experts. Yeah, for us, it's very important that such kind of company become our partner because they can make a very good audit of the whole projects. Thank you very much. Thank you. And yeah, see you. And now for your grand applause, let's continue with the panel discussion. Yes, of our next stage. And under your applause, please invite our experts on the stage. Please, guys, your applause. You can have sit here. Okay, okay. Yes, you please. Okay, we will do this more like in a, you know, like a home party. Please have a seat. Yes, guys, thank you very much for participating. And now we see that on the market, there is a lot of projects are coming right now. Yeah, a lot of moments what's happening. Yes, so I want to ask your vision. Yeah, how do you see? How do you feel about projects and about like your vision? Yeah, about like where is going market. Yes, and how you personally choose project, like your vision of this project. So please introduce yourself in a short words, and after please give word. Let's start. Thank you.
My name is Katie Aronson, and my name is Katie Aronson. I'm partner at Salad Labs Accelerator and DAO. So I help companies to structure DAOs as business and Web3 investment clubs. And we obviously, I'm 5 years in the market, so I'm helping different projects with fundraising, with token sales, and with structuring this entire process. And basically, through these years, we have thousands of decks, and obviously, like there were cycles between the ICO times, IDO times. There was time when people wanted to structure STOs. So, but one thing was that everyone wanted to raise money, and I would say from my personal experience, the main criteria is the team and experience of the team in two aspects. Like number one is their product and their niche expertise, and so they must know what they are doing and actually what problems they're solving, and what is their unique value proposition, and they should have experience as entrepreneurs. And the second aspect is they should either be themselves experts in the token sales, either hire professionals, as this is very, very different than the venture world. And you must have good relations with everyone, understand the processes, and know the details, like from market making, how the token will behave. So lots of niche expertise and good product knowledge.
Thank you.
Okay, again, I believe you can remember me. I'm Alex Smart State. We work in a security domain. We perform pen tests, and we not just smart contract pen tests, but the whole project included backends and API integration with contracts, because there is no way to ensure your safety if you just audited your contracts, because it is not just contracts. There is backends as well. Probably there at some point you lost your private key of your main wallet, so you have very good reason to check at full. And also we can provide due deals for investors, and this way we'll dive into very classical, well-known operational processes and investigation of your critical assets.
Hi guys, my name is Dennis. I work with cryptocurrencies from like 2013. For the last 3 years, I work very closely with the field of the decentralized finance, with DAOs, with some researching some new mechanics. And for the last half a year, I have co-founded the Gamify Studio, and we're trying to build a new ways of the gaming for the gaming industry with the play to earn mechanics and with the community regulation. So basically that's it. I've also developed a study course about the decentralized finance in the Higher School of Economics in Russia.
Hi everyone. So my name is Eric Norm, and I will be doing a short presentation as well later on today about a DEX ecosystem which has been on the marketplace for 11 months called coinswap.space. So we are very fond of just releasing very progressive, hard progressive kind of software to the world so that others can also copy us and all of this. We have, I mean, we're going to show you slightly later what exactly we have accomplished so far. I think it's one of the fastest moving development teams in the world of DeFi right now. You will see what has been built. But so I also decided to sincerely join the first ever United Nations Association for the Digital Companies, because that expert team where we belong to now with 15 persons, including this brilliant man right here, then yeah, I mean, I'm happy to join, and there's going to be hundreds more people really contributing to cleaning up the whole market through this association, whereas they only get a AA, AAA accreditation, right? Or they are sent back to their drawing boards because maybe their tokenomics is not good enough, maybe their marketing is off, maybe they have other issues with the whole project. So I'm really happy that we can participate in something that is very highly necessary for the whole marketplace. So yes, you'll hear from me later. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, dear experts. Basically, we have a networking event. Yeah, so you have opportunity afterwards to come to our great experts and ask there some questions. But now, main question to you, like, what is you think will be the most like gainers? Yeah, the projects that gonna like rock this market in the next 3-6 months. Like, what's your vision?
Obviously, the ones we invest in and raise funds for. Okay, so we are bullish today on the gamify projects, metaverse projects, but with a real gaming approach, because this is like several different words, play to earn and the real gaming. And I believe that the NFT usage, which is today like a big hype, but in the games particularly, they have the clear utility. And if we manage to bring gaming world and our play to earn world together and marry these two, and especially at the mining world, where they also have problems. So um, that's why we basically introduced this play to hash new mechanism in one game that we invest in recently, Farcana. I'm not allowed actually to say this in Dubai. Yeah, but we highly support them and we basically help them to structure everything. And we are inviting everyone to support and join strategic alliance to think of this game design and our tokenomics are like basically models together, how we can introduce this play to hash better to the world and make our users are clearly play, earn Bitcoin, and make the token grow naturally because there will be the utilities used. So it's very clear that token is growing if more people want to buy than to sell, and it's going down if more people want to sell. So our goal is to create such a game where people would be more aping. And I saw also Axie recently. Axie Infinity. They introduced the new scheme when they completely want to decentralize. So the decentralized ownership DAOs and this community-driven projects, I believe, is the future. Whatever is either fintech and payments or near banks, either the games, either like wallets, anything, but it should have a clear Web3 or fundamentals.
Much. To very straightforward the limit here. You know, as a security guy, I can't say exactly the company name, but I can say that the best only Buddha. But I can rethink it if we will able to investigate the project and we will find out that this one is best. As for perspective side, I can say that probably in future will be games who can actually use near 3D modeling, Solana, JTAGs, and etc. as all together. And this way, it is possible to create completely decentralized Pokemon Go and etc. So, looking forward.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I will not tell you about the specific projects. Rather, I will try to point out the fields you have to look after on the market. It's quite obvious that we will see the growth for do something to earn mechanics in the near future, like the play to earn, like the move to earn, like the eat to earn, or something. And it will be obviously that I think there will be some unicorns in these fields because the gamification of the cryptocurrency projects and the intersection between the cryptocurrency and the current gaming industry, it's basically the only way for the gaming industry to scale up. So look closely for the projects that will introduce the new mechanics for the gamify industry. The second thing is obviously as well community governance. Some people are calling 2022 the year of the DAO. So yeah, I think the community government will be also a very well-known point of growth for the industry. And what's more important, I think, no, I don't want to name like some specific companies. And the third field, I think there will be some growth for the community-driven funds. There is the very strict movement for the regulation in the different countries, and it will be able very soon to create your own regulated fund in the different countries and in Dubai as well. So yeah, gamify with different do something turn mechanics, DAOs, and the community funds. I think that will be the 3 points of growth for the upcoming year.
Thank you very much.
All right, so well, I guess I have to start off with the fact that there are certain fields that are much talked about, and it might give you sometimes a false sense of understanding about where to invest. Because if you're talking about investing somewhere, then you hear a lot about gamify, right? You hear a lot about play to earn, now even move to earn, all this. Although it might bring in a lot of people to actually, take part, then it's more of a salary, more of a kind of, not even commission, but a salary for the time that you have put in there. Now, it's not always easy to actually make their native token fly as well. So if you're talking about investments, then this is exactly why the incubator by United Nations, for example, is highly necessary, because then we can define exactly if they actually have enough utility, enough of extra ecosystem planned or built in, so that the token might actually fly instead of just paying out to the members and then creating a sales pressure, right? So therefore, I believe that, of course, DeFi will keep rocking, because in DeFi also, some platforms are now completing their angles about a major ecosystem. So there will be totally new opportunities there, totally new mathematics as well. Of course, what we're looking at is NFT marketplaces and, of course, metaverse. So as a perhaps a small hint, then of course, this has to be all secure as well. So what I can happily say right now, by the way, is that I just spoke this morning to the owners of a fantastic USA-based team called Reveal, and they are happy to do one more pre-sale on Digital Global Club in about 1 month from now. And so far, they have really fast sold out every single pre-sale that they had, like 250,000, 120,000, 200K, everything sold out fast, because they are compliant, and also they are triple securitizing now your NFTs, your metaverse marketplace products with watermarks, with zooms ins and zooms outs and like crazy things. And yes, like totally legit as a company as well. So, and this kind of things are going to be happening very fast. And I believe many companies coming in here. You wanted a company, so I'm telling you a company. It's not my company per se. So, but I really respect the way that they do it, because it's necessary. So many people are losing their NFTs to other people, and it is not a field whereas you can claim it back. No, if an NFT moves to another wallet, they are the owners of it. There's no dispute about it. So that's it. Story told, right? So and yes, just mind you, last little issue is in 3 months there will come a wallet, the marketplace, all in one, with Oculus direct connection, and you can now walk into any one metaverse on one blockchain, drag it through that wallet into another metaverse. So it will become interoperable, and all of your NFTs and metaverse marketplace products will have more value because of it, because now you can drag your shoes to another metaverse, right? So it's like many things that you need to pay attention to. Is this example is the same like the phone, the mobile phone that you had. One is using only one SIM, maximum. Another one is open to all SIM cards in the world. That phone costs much more money, right? Back in the day, I think there's countries right now as well that are still on the same system, which is nuts, right? But still, it is what it is. But yeah, thank you from my side, and back to Ilya.
Thank you very much. Let's round of applause. Thank you very much, our dear experts, for participating in this panel discussion. So for your grand applause, thank you, dear experts. So on this one, finishing this panel discussion, and we can move forward, in our program. So now on the next stage, now we can finish. You have a great, good potential experience with our experts. One more applause for our experts for their feedback. Okay. One. Okay, this looks better. Okay, my dear friends, and now before the break, it's soon we're gonna have a coffee break just after I think 15 minutes. Before this, I want to introduce to you today very interesting project, because we are thinking this kind of project that can really provide a big volume of profit in the nearest future, because this project combines same time technology and same time asset tokenization. So they're providing a very interesting opportunity for all of us. And under your big applause, I want to introduce Triple X project. Please here on the stand. Thank you very much for your attendance. Yes. So please.
А если по-русски будет нормально? Нет? А вот она будет английской. Окей. So hi everyone. She will be our translator, okay? I'm not such a good speaker in English. He also, but I think it will be okay. I want to introduce for you Mr. Igor. I met him not so much time, not so long ago, and what I like in this project, they make revolution on diamond markets. When you want to buy diamonds, now you go to the market and try to buy it, and you will pay more than 300% than its real price. Do you know it? 300% more. Now you know it. So maybe if you want to buy diamond with a 1 carat, triple X, excellent. It's the maximum quality. So you will pay about $11,000 if you buy it from the professional, from the first hands. When they sell it, they will sell it more than $20,000. And when you go to buy it on the maybe Cartier, the same one, the same diamond, all the same certificate, all the same, you will buy it more than 200,000, the same. So what they did, they make a marketplace where everyone can come and buy diamonds from their first price. Understand? Yes, first price, without so much high overprice. Yes. So also they make it really because everyone can buy it from the crypto. It's also a good opportunity because of Igor have a lot of experience. Also, his partners have a lot of experience, more than 30 years in diamond business, and they working with the governments, other countries, and so on. So we like this project, and I want to introduce for you Igor. He will talk a little bit about himself, about the projects, and then we show you a very short presentation because we will have tomorrow, and we can talk about this. So now it's a great time to start working with this project. Igor.
Добрый день. мы хотели представить для вас продукт Marketplace, XXX Marketplace. Мы сделали революцию на рынке диаманта.
Hello everyone. Can you hear me? Hello everyone. We would love to introduce you the new project which made the revolution on the diamond market currently.
Be louder, louder.
Yeah, louder, please.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, give me applause. Thank you.
Мы невозможное сделали возможным. Мы рынок диамантов, он закрыт. Мы его открыли для всех потребителей. На нашем маркетплейсе смогут продавать диаманты профессионалы, профессиональные игроки на рынке и непрофессиональные игроки.
We made the impossible as possible by give the access to buy diamonds for every kind of person who is not professional. As you know, to buy any kind of diamond, you have to have a special license to be a professional on this market, which is really limited. But that company is made possible to everyone to give access to buy any kind of diamonds.
Кто-то из вас когда-нибудь покупал диаманты? Если вы покупаете диаманты, вы переплачиваете от 300% до 600%. Если вы покупаете бренд, те же камни, вы переплачиваете 1000%. На нашем маркетплейсе возможно будет приобрести диаманты по натуральной цене, как торгуют профессионалы на бирже. Плюс у нас можно за криптовалюту. Владелец маркетплейса, криптобиржа Stockcoin, эстонская лицензия на рынке 4 года.
Is somebody of you anytime try to buy any diamonds? As it is, you have to know that you always overpay for the diamonds, like the triple price or 300% even more. Or if you buy any kind of the jewelry, you pay for the brand. By using this marketplace, which they create, you can buy the diamond with the real price, how it is. The license with the marketplace has overage of 250,000 million of dollars. Stock.
Также мы
Hi everyone, my name is David Kolomius, and today I will speak about the XXX project as well as how our marketplace works, where and how.
Okay, guys, we have a solution now. It's also CTO of the project is joining this presentation via Zoom, and CTO will explain more fastly, yes, in English. Yeah, please. Thank you for your support. It's one of the first presentations of this project, so people nervous a little bit. Okay, move on.
So today I will speak about the XXX project as well as how our marketplace works, where and how you can buy or sell diamonds for cryptocurrency, about our token which grants access to a marketplace, why do we need this token, and why is the price of the token going to rise. And of course, I will show you almost finished marketplace. So While thinking about the diamond market, we thought what an injustice not to provide this market to people who want to sell or buy a diamond. So basically, why are diamonds, unlike gold, not unavailable as an asset on the commodities exchanges? Why are you massively overpaying when buying diamonds from jewelry shops? And why is the diamond market barely available to the customers? So we decided to make a revolution in diamond business. For making our great marketplace, we combine three ingredients, such as the first one is basically the professionals in the diamond business. Second is the high-tech company which created a marketplace. And third one is a crypto company which helped us to create the token. For now, we are working with a lot of diamond dealers, and one of them is Jacob Levin. He's been working in the diamond industry for over than 30 years, as well as he used to be an advisor to the government of the Kingdom of Lesotho, leading the diamond mining areas in the world. Moving on to StockPoint, crypto exchange. StockPoint is the universal cryptocurrency exchange which allows users to carry out transactions between users in cryptocurrency. It's a young team of enthusiasts, and our company is registered in Estonia. And we work in this market for 3 years. Our approximate cash flow is about 200 millions of USDT in the best days. And of course, XXX Diamond Marketplace. With the common effort of StockPoint, we created peer-to-peer diamond marketplace with the utility token access. Peer-to-peer means that everyone can sell or buy a diamond on a marketplace. But what our features are? The marketplace basically created for the purchase and sale of diamonds in cryptocurrency, as I said before. And anyone can sell or buy a diamond, as well as the marketplace sells only certified diamonds. Also, the direct delivery of stones is not possible. For this, we are using specialized delivery called Brinks. And furthermore, the marketplace intends to control the seriousness of intentions of sellers and buyers. So let's move on to our marketplace. I will share it right now. Here you can see a lot of filters, such as certificates, type of diamond, shape, carat, color, price, clarity. So there are a bunch of filters. And for example, I will change a filter of a diamond to a rounded shape. And here you can see that filters already working. Every filter basically is working. So, if you want, for example, to see your balance in XXX token, you should click on XXX token rounded black button. And here you can see the balance in XXX tokens, as well as you can withdraw them and deposit them. And speaking about token, why do we need such token? Moving on back to the presentation, let me see. Yeah, speaking about the XXX token. XXX token is an utility token, meaning that this token grants you an access to a marketplace. And marketplace released 600,000 of tokens. And when the marketplace is released, all the tokens gonna be in a free circulation. And the main goal of using such token is basically just to enter the marketplace. Also, we created level of access to cover all buyers and sellers' needs, from 1 token access to 20 token access. 1 token access already grants you all the rights to use the marketplace and to sell or buy a diamond up to 1.2 carats. And if you want to know more about other levels, you can do it by your own after the presentation. And all of these levels covered on the slide as well. Also, buying a token is not some rent or commission. You can buy at least 1 token to make some action on our marketplace, and then you can successfully resell our XXX token on a marketplace, either on a crypto exchange. But how to keep a sufficiently high price range for our token? We use unique and innovative methodology of calculating and holding the prices. Based on this methodology, it covers the formulation of price to our token as well as his demand. And also, it's very important that the value of the token is not too high or too low. We can use the scientific method to adjust the cost of token in the direction we need. And if you want to explore how everything is calculated and how everything is working, you can visit our website that are located on the bottom of the screen. And moving on to our XXX roadmap. So for now, we have 3 stages of pre-sale. First stage of pre-sale starts from April till June 2022 in quantity of 200,000 of token. And the price of the token gonna be 300 USDT. The second stage starts from the July till September 2022 in the same quantity, and the price gonna be 450 USDT. And the third stage of pre-sale gonna be from October till November 2022 with the same quantity of 200,000 of tokens with the price of 600 USDT. For now, our target price is 800 USDT, and it's gonna be expected by the launch of the marketplace. And I want to say one more time, we will be able to maintain this value of the token with the help of the mathematically verified analysis. And we're planning to launch the marketplace already in December 2022. But we are flexible, and based on pre-sale, we can change the date of launch, for example, to autumn, so we will see how it goes. And from December 2022 till March 23, we planning to launch jewelry trading as well as the gold trading section. And also, I want you to present the Stockpoint global roadmap. And as you can see, from April to November 2022, there are gonna be 3 stages of pre-sale of XXX token, as I covered on a previous slide. From the March 23, we prepare to launch the XXX gold NFT gold bars. And those NFTs can be represented by real gold that you will keep in a special places, or you can keep it in your hands, for example. From July to December 2022, there are going to be 3 stages of pre-sale to our special token, Stockpoint special token. And from November till April 23, we planning to release Stockpoint Crypto Bank with our utility token, as well as to create the full ecosystem of using our marketplace, and as well as to open the full potential of our services. And here are all the companies that are working in this sphere, and they're already created. All the links in the presentation are clickable. And if I click, for example, to a link on a XXX, an online commercial registry will open, where you can see all the information about the company, when, where, and by whom it was registered. And of course, no one will remember such amount of information the first time, and all information about the project will be found in this presentation. Read it carefully by your own, and you will understand that all answers to our questions are located in the presentation. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Grand applause for such a great presentation. And dear colleagues, you can come to Igor and to Anna and ask them personally for any details of the project. Thank you very much. Igor especially fly to us from Berlin, yeah? Yes, especially for our event. So also, you can have talk today, and tomorrow we will have a special talk with Igor, with the discussion of the project, everything potential that we have here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for translation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, please, you can have a seat. Yeah. Okay, guys. Now, question. Yeah. Wait. Stop. We have a question.
My question is, I was looking at the price for your public sales or private sales, whatever you have. My question is whether that's going to be discounted further for members of GBC.
Thank you. Thank you. This is the real influence person, yeah? Okay. Yeah, so potentially, yes, and tomorrow we will be like a final answer of this one. So yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, okay, guys, so Now we will have a short break for networking to each other, some communication, making some photos. And right after, in 15 minutes, we're going to do a next panel discussion about marketing, about how to grow community. So in 15 minutes later, we're coming for panel discussion. Thank you very much for the first part of the event. Thank you.
There will be a new era of globalization of the digital economy in the history of human development. Our world is entering a new financial system that includes decentralized financial markets and the rapid growth of IT technologies, blockchain. The rapid development of the digital world provides unlimited opportunities for financial freedom, disclosure of one's potential, and creative realization. Qualified specialists and good leaders are needed to help people to master this new world and become a part of it. This is the problem that Global Digital Club solves. We unite, having the support of the UN Digital Development Association, the best experts in the field of finance and cryptocurrencies, developers in the field of IT and blockchain technologies, experienced analysts and traders, venture investors, owners of large and medium-sized businesses. Our company allows everybody to expand their financial capabilities, gain new knowledge and experience in the field of digital assets. We help to create reliable investment portfolios with an individual financial strategy. Having been balanced, the fundamental investments of global projects are the tokenization of Toyota electric cars, factories of silver and other precious metals, the diamond market, Dubai real estate. Club analysts highlight trending and promising startups, meta universes, Gemify, NFT markets, so that our investors can receive steadily growing profits. Our company allows investors to make joint investments having smart contracts, which are as transparent and safe as possible. All investment projects are presented on the Global Digital Club Marketplace. Every project undergoes an expert security assessment under the guidance of analysts from the club and the Digital Development Association. Our team supports all participants, providing opportunities for education and knowledge of the digital world. We teach analytics tools, investment technologies, and financial literacy. Once every 2 months, the company holds a unique large-scale event, the Global Digital Forum, which features the best speakers and experts in financial literacy and digital technologies. Exclusive analytics is given on digital assets, trends, startups, and investment strategies. Global Digital Club is a large family that unites all like-minded people into a strong community and leads to global networking. Become a part of the global. There will be a new There will be a new era of globalization of the digital economy in the history of human development. Our world is entering a new financial system that includes decentralized financial markets and the rapid growth of IT technologies, blockchain. The rapid development of the digital world provides unlimited opportunities for financial freedom, disclosure of one's potential, and creative realization. Qualified specialists and good leaders are needed to help people to master this new world and become a part of it. This is the problem that Global Digital Club solves. We unite, having the support of the UN Digital Development Association, the best experts in the field of finance and cryptocurrencies, developers in the field of IT and blockchain technologies, experienced analysts and traders, venture investors, owners of large and medium-sized businesses. Our company allows everybody to expand their financial capabilities, gain new knowledge and experience in the field of digital assets. We help to create reliable investment portfolios with an individual financial strategy. Having been balanced, the fundamental investments of global projects are the tokenization of Toyota electric cars, factories of silver and other precious metals, the diamond market, Dubai real estate. Club analysts highlight trending and promising startups, meta universes, Gemify, NFT markets so that our investors can receive steadily growing profits. Our company allows investors to make joint investments having smart contracts, which are as transparent and safe as possible. All investment projects are presented on the Global Digital Club Marketplace. Every project undergoes an expert security assessment under the guidance of analysts from the club and the Digital Development Association. Our team supports all participants, providing opportunities for education and knowledge of the digital world. We teach analytics tools, investment technologies, and financial literacy. Once every 2 months, the company holds a unique large-scale event, the Global Digital Forum, which features the best speakers and experts in financial literacy and digital technologies. Exclusive analytics is given on digital assets, trends, startups, and investment strategies. Global Digital Club is a large family that unites all like-minded people into a strong community and leads to global networking. Become a part of the Global Digital Club team right now. We are entering a new era together. There will be a new era of globalization of the digital economy in the history of human development. Our world is entering a new financial system that includes decentralized financial markets and the rapid growth of IT technologies, blockchain. The rapid development of the digital world provides unlimited opportunities for financial freedom, disclosure of one's potential, and creative realization. Qualified specialists and good leaders are needed to help people to master this new world and become a part of it. This is the problem that Global Digital Club solves. We unite, having the support of the UN Digital Development Association, the best experts in the field of finance and cryptocurrencies, developers in the field of IT and blockchain technologies, experienced analysts and traders, venture investors, owners of large and medium-sized businesses. Our company allows everybody to expand their financial capabilities, gain new knowledge and experience in the field of digital assets. We help to create reliable investment portfolios with an individual financial strategy. Having been balanced, the fundamental investments of global projects are the tokenization of Toyota electric cars, factories of silver and other precious metals, the diamond market, Dubai real estate. Club analysts highlight trending and promising startups, meta universes, GameFi, NFT markets so that our investors can receive steadily growing profits. Our company allows investors to make joint investments having smart contracts, which are as transparent and safe as possible. All investment projects are presented on the Global Digital Club Marketplace. Every project undergoes an expert security assessment under the guidance of analysts from the club and the Digital Development Association. Our team supports all participants, providing opportunities for education and knowledge of the digital world. We teach analytics tools, investment technologies, and financial literacy. Once every 2 months, the company holds a unique large-scale event, the Global Digital Forum, which features the best speakers and experts in financial literacy and digital technologies. Exclusive analytics is given on digital assets, trends, startups, and investment strategies. Global Digital Club is a large family that unites all like-minded people into a strong community and leads to global networking. Become a part of the Global Digital Club team right now. We are entering a new era together. There will be a new era of globalization of the digital economy in the history of human development. Our world is entering a new financial system that includes decentralized financial markets and the rapid growth of IT technologies, blockchain. The rapid development of the digital world provides unlimited opportunities for financial freedom, disclosure of one's potential, and creative realization. Qualified specialists and good leaders are needed to help people to master this new world and become a part of it. This is the problem that Global Digital Club solves. We unite, having the support of the UN Digital Development Association, the best experts in the field of finance and cryptocurrencies, developers in the field of IT and blockchain technologies, experienced analysts and traders, venture investors, owners of large and medium-sized businesses. Our company allows everybody to expand their financial capabilities, gain new knowledge and experience in the field of digital assets. We help to create reliable investment portfolios with an individual financial strategy. Having been balanced, the fundamental investments of global projects are the tokenization of Toyota electric cars, factories of silver and other precious metals, the diamond market, Dubai real estate. Club analysts highlight trending and promising startups, meta universes, Gemify, NFT markets, so that our investors can receive steadily growing profits. Our company allows investors to make joint investments having smart contracts, which are as transparent and safe as possible. All investment projects are presented on the Global Digital Club Marketplace. Every project undergoes an expert security assessment under the guidance of analysts from the club and the Digital Development Association. Our team supports all participants, providing opportunities for education and knowledge of the digital world. We teach analytics tools, investment technologies, and financial literacy. Once every 2 months, the company holds a unique large-scale event, the Global Digital Forum, which features the best speakers and experts in financial literacy and digital technologies. Exclusive analytics is given on digital assets, trends, startups, and investment strategies. Global Digital Club is a large family that unites all like-minded people into a strong community and leads to global networking. Become a part of the Global Digital Club team right now. We are entering a new era together.
Okay, my dear friends, let's please have a seat at your tables. My dear friends, it's time to continue. It's time to continue this great meeting. Hopefully it was a good networking. Hello, everybody. Who got a good networking? Please applause. Woo-hoo! Okay. Let's have a seat at your tables. Yeah, okay. Okay, guys, please sit at your tables. We're gonna continue. I know there's a lot of very good people reunited today, but now we need to continue. We have a great opportunity now because we have a really great experts to continue this very interesting discussion for today. Okay. And guys, again, one more. 1, 2, 1, 2. Everybody who's talking, guys, please slow down, folks. 1, 2, 1, 2. Eric, I need your help. Okay, guys, let's start. We'll see. Okay. What? Yes, sit down. Okay, my good friends. So now we are moving to another part, second part of our today event. Okay, so let's move forward, and we have a big discussion right now. one of the core points for the whole projects that can succeed and make profit for you. The whole projects that gonna profit, they can do this profit only in one way. If they have a good marketing, only in the way that they have a good community. It means there's only this way they potentially can reach success. Okay, guys, now everybody stop talking, please. Guys, stop talking. Guys, again, stop talking, please. Thank you. Oh, that's excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, now let's move forward. So, marketing and community. This is the point how to succeed on this market right now. And today, I want to start with a great expert, Mr. David from company Salat, that will do like a short intro to us into this theme. And afterwards, we continue discussion with our experts here about this theme. Okay, David, please go ahead.
Hey, everyone. I don't do you hear me well? It's fine? Okay, fantastic. Nice to meet all of you guys. First of all, it's glad to see this small but very, like a smart circle of people which are really interested in crypto, DeFi, digital technologies. Thank you, Ilya, for invitation. Let's make some applause for the experts because the guys will wait a while.
Thank you for joining.
Okay, first of all, let's speak about the why. I will try to explain you in a very simple way why marketing has value, why it's a problem in the market, why many projects coming to me day by day with the words like, oh, we need a very qualified marketing agency. We don't know how to do. But all the project has money, all the project has ideas, but no any idea how to deliver that to the audience and to the market. And what we understood, this is the simplest formula we ever have to create a new currency. If we're speaking about the currencies, we're speaking about the value. So the brand, the traffic, and a community currently in crypto, this is the new currency. This is the new value. First letters are BTC. Yeah, it's marketing part for us. We're a marketing company in the end of the day. And what we're doing now in the market, we helping like a full scope. From A to Z, we're explaining for the projects from where to start, why to create this brand, how to build this community, how to increase traffic, and how step by step deliver your ideas to the people for the global mass. Because as all of we know, like 90% of tokens you bought, I think you never read the white paper. Tell me if it's fake, come on. But you're buying them because other guys buying. You're buying them because you're believing in trust. But nobody cares. What is inside these documents? What is the token on it? You're just thinking like, okay, I put my 1,000 USD and I will return 2,000. Yeah, I'm a smart investor on this part. No, you're not. You're just to make global high participation. And that's how it works in a current market. That's absolutely normal. I am the same. I'm not reading a lot of white papers if I'm buying something that I really trust. So, and how to deliver that? And what's the problem of it? The first problem is here. Oh, no, it is about our testimonials. It's cool. Brother, I need the next slide. Make it twice. No, you're going backward. We need to move forward. Only forward. Full gas, man. No, next one. Next one. You're going behind. Okay, don't touch anything. Just believe me. Okay? Nice. I will do it on my own. Okay, and then we're doing again. Nice. So this is the growth hacking tips for the startups in 2022. The first and most easier thing that you need to know, this is the protocols. Come on, we're living in the protocols race. Polygon, Heco, Avalanche, Terra, Solana, Near, all the guys thinking that they really need the layer 2 projects on them. They're giving you grants, they're giving you marketing, they're giving you everything. Just do something beautiful on them. Why are they doing that? First of all, they're absolutely same smart investors as you are, I told you before. The second reason, they need to build an audience inside. And if their layer 2 projects will never have audience, it means that nobody needs these layer 1 projects. So for the startup, it's a very good way how to do that. But all these things has a lot of problems inside. Why? If you decide right now, oh, I heard David say that we need to go to the all layer one and get the grants from them. Smart idea. No, it's not. Because if you will go to all of them, imagine how many liquidity you need. Is anyone has a token in a market right now listed somewhere? Please raise up your hand. Like that. 2 guys, like 3, 4, nice. Guys, how many liquidity you have right now in a day? More than a million or less than a million? Less than a million. Do you understand how much you need to spend before it will go more than a million in a day? Organic liquid, not the market making things, not this like that. Organic liquidity by 1 million. So hard. If you're doing this on the one layer one protocol, this is easy. On the 2, it's 2 million, 3 million, and it goes like that. So this game with the grants is also very, risky way how to do that. The second part is the DAO communities. DAO communities nowadays really make sense because this is the communities with the guys which has money, connections, networking, and many other useful tips that you need to use in every day. Launchpad, it's okay, it's overloaded in Launchpads right now. Influencers definitely is, because influencers, this is the key how to build currently the community, the people around you, how to make this buzz. And for sure, yeah, you need every time to follow new market trends. Right now, okay, what I can say about the crypto market for last 5 years, 2017, ICO market, everyone believes is from the past. 2018, crypto winter, 2019, IEO season, 2020, DeFi season, 2021, GameFi, all the things season. And now when we are metaverse. And we are every time experts in that, that's what I like here. Oh, I'm a GameFi expert. I'm a metaverse expert. Come on, I'm doing everything. I know everything about it. Like, come on, it's like 5 months ago, it just created in the world. Who's the expert there? I am not. Yeah, I'm investing in a blind. Let's go for the next. So this is the main marketing formula we ever have. Initially, you do traffic, you're attracting people. But these people, if you're not engaging them, you're doing that in the wrong way. If you're engaging people without traffic, you're engaging nobody, you're engaging just. If you have traffic and engagement, make people happy. Only one thing that really create some difference between crypto market and all other markets in the world, people motivated, not by your USPs, by your graphic, by your tokenomic, by your idea, people motivated only by one way. I put 100 USD to you, I want to return 120 as minimum. This is the only one motivation that you can give to them. All other things is like a sub-economy, sub-USPs that you need to use inside. I can tell you little about the traffic, but it is not very interesting part. Little part about engagement, but it is not as well. And let's go to the next part. This is multiple touch points. Yeah, this is the main part. Now, come on, if I will just right now, we will explain how to bring traffic. This is not a conference about marketing companies. I don't think that it's really interesting for you. This is the main part of every marketing campaign in crypto right now. What it means, this is the circle of touches and circle of activities that you can build around your project. And what it means, if you just started, you can find your investment audience, everyone, through your content, through amortizations, through some media parts, and this will be your small circle. If people see you every day in these platforms, it means that you're taking part in their head every day. Let's just imagine, we have like from 15 to 20 hours we are awake. No, we are because we're working 24/7. 15 hours we're awake and we see, okay, Forbes, Cadillac, Mercedes, and global marketing, global digital club here as well. Oh, yeah, he's in my head. The same when we're doing the startup. You need to be inside of your head of your potential audience every day through your circle. When you go bigger as a project, as an audience, as a company, you need to go wider. You need to also include LinkedIn, content, banners, Facebook, all these things. And every time you just need to check how many people you're touching every day, how many people interact with your company and how many people really shows their engagement inside. And if you can hold this engagement not only before the moment when token will be listed, you win. If you interact them only before listing and after they will just sell the tokens with a profit and gone, you lose. Because, okay, I'm so sad that I don't have a slide about last 100 projects listed on the exchanges, but you will see only one picture with all of them. It's like, very green candle, we're all happy, we made a profit. And we got like 5%, 10% from our unlock if we bought on a private stage. We're all happy, it's there. And then, where it goes? It goes down 9th floor, 8th floor here, like to the ground floor. But we still have our 95% of tokens. Come on, we will have a profit somewhere. And what goes on the marketing side of these projects? Their CMOs think like, okay, we have 50,000 people in our Twitter and Telegram, and no idea how to make them buy again, because they worked hard for marketing to attract investors, but they never tried attract user audience and make some product marketing. And this is the main mistake of everything. And that's the problem when we see, oh, come on, it's for future, not now. For the future involvement of the people. And this is the part that we're exactly trying to help from the scratch, from the bottom. When we're taking someone on board, we think like, oh, this is our favorite one. Now we will start do marketing. And it's not just like, oh, we'll do media, oh, let's do some YouTube, PR, like that. No, we're taking the full idea, part of the investment marketing, part of the product marketing, and step by step moving forward with them. If somebody interested, yeah, we'll share our list of tokens and their results in the market after listing. But definitely, yeah, this is the big question. And if you have CMO, give him my contacts or fire him, it's like this part. What I have to say, oh, that's all. Oh,
okay, great, thank you. Grand applause now for such a great presentation. That's amazing. Thank you very much. And now we are moving to the next step with our experts. Guys, your vision, your ideas, how to create community, how to not only get investors, but get the community of the project, to move it forward. So please, your speech, your word about this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ilya. Hello, everybody. Happy to see you. I'm Vitaly Dubinin. I've been involved in crypto in the last 5 years with building communities. And unfortunately, I've seen a lot of good ideas and good projects die. And they started all as a great idea. And I saw communities rise even to tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of people, only to crash and burn and sometimes even go to zero. So I like what David said, a lot of valid points, that it's so important to build a community and sustain it for the long term, to keep the people and users happy over the long term, which can only happen when you build real utility for the project and keep innovating. If you don't innovate, then gradually new ideas will come, competitors will come, and people will shift attention. You have to constantly innovate and create a value in the marketplace. So when it comes to building communities, there's so many different ways to do it, like going to influencers, paying them tokens, going and build a YouTube presence, Twitter presence, Telegram, different social media channels. At the end of the day, all of them are working, of course. And I believe one of the greatest ways to build a community is people who are using the products, who are using the service, who are part of the community, the values, they stand for something and they are happy. They go and tell their friends about it. They pick up the phone and say, hey, I love this project. I love the vision. I love the roadmap. Check it out. And they start to invite their friends and their social circles to webinars, to presentations, to AMA sessions, to check it out, because not they are given some tokens, but because they love the product, they love the community, and they just want to share naturally. When people enjoy, when people make money, they want to naturally go and share it with their friends. So
Thank you.
this is the most important part.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Vitaly. Now let's move forward to your
Hello, one. Michael Gurich from Israel. I have the crypto mastery education system in Israel. So we teach people how to use crypto. So I will not talk about what Vitaly say because we understand it and it's like this. I want to take it from the another place, from education side. And the education side, it's very interesting because when people go through the project, most of them not really understand what happened there. Some of them not understand nothing about cryptocurrency, don't know how to open some wallets, how to do some very simple steps. So when the people start understand what they're supposed to do and there is some education mode that they go through, it's more easier to work with that kind of people. So when we look on all what happened now, most of the people like just go and do things and they don't really understand what's happening there. If we bring together the community and the education, so the people that do the project and the people that involved in the project understand in the cryptocurrency, and from the other side they involved in this community, this can take them to another level and all the project can go another level. That when the education side will be a major part of all the ecosystem. So this is from my perspective.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Compared to education, grand applause to Mikhail. So, yes, by the way, I'm really happy that you mentioned that education right now, because if you got the time and the manpower before launching your project, definitely start off with that and to then organically really bring people into your project without them even knowing about your project initially, for example. Hey, listen, how many of you are in fact in any sort of way now part of building one cryptocurrency project? Raise your hand. Come on, part of you must be asleep. You must be building something. Come on. How many of you are just investors in crypto? Holding crypto. All right, better. Now, I guess, you know, they really said it all. David and his company, Salat, they are like doing exactly the segments, I believe, which are the most useful ones as well. Honestly, because from one side, for example, what has lately started to really work very well on the market is that you attach yourself very early on to local influencers in each country, in their own language and so forth, you know? Like I can bring a surreal example for you. Like, you know, for example, you got your Ukrainians, you might have Joe Biden advertising a cryptocurrency for them. And then the next day, their own president is going to advertise a crypto, which, by the way, in the current market situation where they legalize crypto and offering so much to the crypto companies, it's totally possible that the Ukrainian government is going to actually promote some of those projects. But so from one side, so it's not like having all the time like Cryptos and Da Vinci's and all this, you know, because everybody do know them, but it's a bit of a mess over there. So you might be following like 15, 20 of them. You can't make up your mind between them. But if from your own country, in your own language, you get a really specific information, and definitely that influencer, if he doesn't say that he's invested himself, all right, invested in the project, then he will not probably sell so much, right? But it has a chance to sell even if it doesn't say that, if it's on your own language, all right? So what else can I say is that you know, we've been building a decentralized finance ecosystem for the last 11 months now, further and further. I'll be presenting that shortly. But of course, like any kind of advisor you take on board, any kind of influencer and so forth, I mean, most of the money we invested into marketing went into just like that. There was zero results, guys. So
I mean, even the guys who have been on the market for 5 years, 4 years, they also say the same. Like, this is the market right now. You got to test the market and you got to take your risks. You know, you don't know if it's going to work out or it's not, right? And it's not the best situation to be in, which is part of the reason why I actually, because I'm a co-founder CMO so far. As of yesterday, I hired another CMO to go over to the chief communications officer position myself, because he's got the 10-year-old knowledge, you know, and I basically have a 1.5-year-old knowledge from the DeFi and this kind of spaces in itself. So you got to hire the right people. You got to really, in your first steps of going to the market, what must be done is you already are making the deals with some of those centralized exchanges. These DeFi exchanges are more simple, more accessible, but the centralized, you gotta make those deals super early, because once you're listed, it's too late already. You know what I mean? So thank you.
Thank you very much. Round applause for our. Now we can move forward. Thank you very much. Amazing, yeah, amazing feedback. Yes, so you can also come later on for networking with such a great experts. Thank you very much, guys. Okay. So now let's move forward because we have a really like big program. And right now I want to make a presentation for you of a friend of mine, of a very interesting person. Yes, his name is Mikhail. Mikhail, please come to us. Your applause, my friends. Thank you very much. So Mikhail have a great project, and let's start with you, my friend.
So, one. Doesn't work. I swear. Okay.
One.
So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys? Okay. So, the last time when I was in the same auditorium, I was talking about a little bit other project, but what was similar? Because all my speech starts from that everybody who wants to make money, everybody who wants to do something, actually their dream to have the money printing machine. Because everybody, I'm wondering to have the printing money machine, which is somewhere and you're doing nothing, enjoying the sun, enjoying the nice yacht parties here in Dubai, and enjoying life. Well, but not everything is so easy, yeah? But I'm always trying to find some projects which more or less, because there's no 100% guarantee in this life, but more or less looks like a money printing machine. So last time I was talking about cryptocurrency algorithmic trading, which is more or less that way. And today I talk about one very simple project. There's nothing really difficult to understand how it works. There is no any kind of sophisticated technology or any kind of disruption in this project. I think this is today is the most simple project, which is were presented in this let's say conference. Yeah. So the name of project is Mining with MegaMiner. What is the MegaMiner? MegaMiner is a company created 5 years ago. It's incorporated in Zug in Switzerland in Crypto Valley. So it's like legal entity. So what is this company doing? This company is doing a very simple thing. This company is mining Ethereum. So the equipment is located in one of the very famous co-location center in Canada, and it works already for 5 years. So the major idea of the project is simple like that. So it's the scheme how to monetize the existing cash flow which is coming from the work of the mining equipment. Simple. So the question was how we can monetize it and using which instrument. And after that, the answer is very simple also. We can issue utility token. This is 100% utility token, which is utility in its nature. Because if we talk about the utility, what what people mean by utility. It's some kind of resources. It's water, electricity. So we presume that the computing power is also utility. So you can buy a token which is equivalent of one certain volume of the utility. Well, I can of course explain what is written here called climate, cheap electricity, blah, 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 but I think it's something which is very understandable, and I don't think that this needs to be explained. Okay, so something, hi guys. Oh, okay. Okay, project summary, yeah. So mine license is a concept. So we think that our token is a equivalent of mining license. So what it's giving to you? So to buy a computing license is similar to buying electricity from the power plant and resell it. But now we're talking not about the power plant, but about the computing plant. So, and the idea is that the total cost of the money paid is equivalent of 3 years work of the computing equipment on the total power. So in this situation, the cost of the license or cost of the token can be acquisited during 3 years, calculated on the base of the current difficulty of the Ethereum network. So we divide it by $1,000, and one license gives the right to perform 10 petahashes of a hash algorithm licensed for duration of 3 years. So in this case, everything is very simple. So if we talk about that the Ethereum will not grow, so you can return the money in 3 years. So, but if we are talking about the potential growth of the cryptocurrency, this return can go up till 50% per year. Well, so it's simple like that. The token can be bought very simple by transferring to your wallet. That's all. So very simple project. Do you have any questions? Well, you know, it's difficult to calculate very right way because there are some data which is changed. You know, we have exchange rate of Ethereum because on the time of when you buy and the time when you sell, there are certain exchange rate, and there are some difference in the difficulty of the network. So, but we based on those figures which we receive because this existing project. It's nothing that offers you, disruption in the future. This is existing cash flow, existing equipment. So, and only what we can base on that figure what we have in these 5 years. So it's very relevant financial models. All the changes is not really under control of the management team. Okay, so is there any other questions? Okay, thank you very much. I think the project is really simple. So.
One. Yeah, now it works. We have a pretty long, thank you, a long relationship with Mikhail, and they and their team have a very good technical skills. And like today, he explained about this one project, but the core idea that they're building a really decentralized servers for internet, so on. So it's a big opportunity potentially to work with this company. Okay, guys, now we are like at the stage on the next, going on the next stage of our today talk, and I want to get on this stage Mr. Eric with the project of the DeFi world that he will explain us more deeply. Your applause, please.
Not the best microphone. Yes, it is. I got it. So, yeah, I guess I'm talking quite a bit today, which I in fact love to do, right? Because if you're in this space, there's an infinite amount of topics and things that you should be discussing, especially if you're, for example, raising money, right? And so forth. When we launched our DEX, by the way, we were not raising any money. We decided to do it with our own funds and in fact, do a fair launch. We didn't even take any tokens for ourselves. And that's why we outperformed both Uniswap and PancakeSwap in our first 5 days since the token flew over 14,000% in those hours. So yeah, I'd like to quickly present to you something that has been formulated. It's kind of like, I think, pretty cool for a networking event. So you might want to go ahead and play. Hey, there it was. So I guess it's best not to have this one on full volume because Ilya was there when it was in fact played to some very old people as well in the room with full volume on a huge charity event by Better World, with whom we also are incorporating with, we're their partners. And so some people just got scared. It's like, what is happening now? So it was like some quiet auctions and like this. So up until that point, the highest thing that they heard was like a click with a hammer, you know, if something was sold. So what I can say is that, yes, we've been on the market for 11 months now. I hope I can control this thing. Yes, I can. The reason why we, from our side, decided to also then be a tech support and in few ways actually assist also Digital Global Club, Global Digital, that is because we are public founders. So we kind of put our name immediately behind the project, currently with about 31 programmers in-house and a PR and marketing team of 11 people in-house. So, and also then we became interesting for Global Digital Club because we are in fact public founders and we are easy to talk to about not only holding then the first private sale of these major tokenized companies that you hear about tomorrow on first off then on Global Digital Club, but they can then come also to CoinSwap Space for a slightly higher price, and then also do a farming and staking options all the way for a very long time because Ilya's kind of incubator is not advising those companies, including Toyota and included then villas and water, silver mining, lithium mining, all of these companies. No, he's telling them what to do with his expert commission, right? So this is the tokenomics you need. This is what you need to change in marketing, so forth and so forth. Otherwise, you're not even eligible, right? So it's looking really cool to clean up the market in this way. And so real quick run through. This is our partners so far, collaborations and such. So there's quite a few of the aggregators, And we're happy to have a system where you can pay with your credit card details, land on the text in finance token in 30 seconds. And then later on, after all the yield farmings, after participating in our launch pad, where was hosted various projects already, then you can go back to your bank account directly from the DEX, just withdraw it via Crypterium. So, quick note, we are the lowest hard cap of a token with a fair launch, as I mentioned. So it's 19.999 million tokens in total in DeFi space for a DEX. That's the lowest I've seen so far. And we only have 4.4 million tokens in circulation right now. By the way, we are the ones building that that crazy all-in-one metaverse wallet, and we're going through 3 private rounds. Starting from yesterday, we started to actually sell the 3 private rounds. We already raised a 6-figure amount of money yesterday, and the trick is that by the time we hit the pre-sale, we don't really need the money because we already raised 8.7 million by that time. So all the pre-sale money, in fact, goes through the CSS token. People need to purchase that. And we just burn everything. We burn all the CSS afterwards. So the price is staying high. Nice. So basically just, yes, 400,000 tokens are only going to the marketplace every month. And this is only by yield farming. And you can then expect every year this quantity of 400K to drop more than 10% each year. So 58 months until everything is minted. All right. This is not operational. All right. So currently, yes, the ecosystem that I might have mentioned before twice today, then this now consists of also a launchpad called SpacePad. So SpacePad is also super secure, of course. For your information, what you're going to find out tomorrow as well, if second pre-sales are happening on CoinSwap, then know this, that we have an identical code of programming as Uniswap and PancakeSwap. So that, by today's technology, is pretty much unhackable. There's approximately $12 billion that could be stolen with hacker support from these 2 exchanges as well. So we are identical, and we have simply built on top of that. So this is running on the same base. We have hosted a lot of projects, and I'm happy to say that Reveal will be hosting on our and on also Global Digital Club in approximately 4 weeks from now. Their major pre-sale where they sold so much already very fast. So Reveal is, by the way, doing that security, 3-layer security for all the NFT products, metaverse products. And so governance, of course, we do our farmings. We have a full ecosystem almost. Now, the NFT vault and marketplace also is now finalized as of 9 days ago. So full work has been, in fact, completed on that. And we can start to even give that out as a whitelist, right? So people can obtain an actual NFT marketplace with our help much faster than building their own. All right. And finally, it's been a long time coming, but due to major efforts from my partner, Martin Carlos, and the teams, then in fact, space travel is hitting the market on the 31st of March, where you can buy all your flights, your holiday packages, and your hotels, of course, all in the same place, using CSS with a discount or using other cryptocurrencies. So major utility upcoming now for the CSS token on top of the utilities that it already has. Now, so we got a little bit of a referral program, one level, 15%. So whenever you bring in any kind of investor that looks into this, says, well, hey, I really like the current low token price and so on, then whatever they earn in farming and staking, then they're hard locked to you immediately. And whenever they earn, for example, based on 10,000, an extra 10,000 on top in 6 months, then every time they withdraw, you get 15% minted automatically by the platform and put into your wallet. So this is the CZ principle that we're going by, because you can go nuts with your marketing, right? And then launch and so forth. But the real trick here is to be on the market, 4 months, 6 months, 2 years later, right? So for that, you need to build much more. And I know that Ilya has major plans to build his like crazy way. So that's why I'm happy to cooperate as well. So a quick view into today, right now.
Discover SpacePad, the launching platform for revolutionary projects you can access. Now easier than ever, just by starting with your credit card. Get to know our SpacePads features and make sure you don't miss out on the possibility to yield farm and be rewarded straight from our dashboard. Dive in even further and use your CSS power to access the IDOs. Tens of projects are waiting for you to participate in just 3 easy steps. Keep an eye on the white listing of every project, check tier eligibility for the IDO, and buy and collect tokens. We are constantly adding new and innovative projects to choose from the ones you are most interested in. Participate in the IDOs. Manage your portfolio through MySpace, our safe and secure tool for tokens and currency administration, and withdraw the profits to your bank account anytime you want. Join the hype now.
Thank you, thank you. All right, cool. So and I was not going to mention it, but since we're in Dubai, we're in the biggest money making and money moves city out there. So therefore, there's an opportunity for you actually to really benefit from what I'm about to tell you. All right, which is that MetaProWallet.com, which I found as a website, it was a miracle to find it that cheap because all the metaverse, like any kind of website you try to catch is probably taken. All the most stupid ones as well, you know? So with this, all right, we launched as of yesterday a referral program for this, all right? So what it is for the last 38 days, we have been developing in-house with 31 programmers, an all-in-one metaverse plus NFT plus regular all crypto wallet, which allows you to enter directly into Oculus through Oculus Go trading, go into different metaverses. But the main topic about that, which was discussed very heavily on the WoW Summit, that somebody needs to do it in a way that now you can really just go in there without being thrown out, buy anything, a product from the metaverse. Let's say it's an OpenSea, whichever. And without being thrown out, you can not only buy it, but you can take it through the wallet, APIs, NFT, little connections there, and you can take it to another metaverse on another blockchain altogether. So this is what we are in fact building right now. It's listed in approximately 3 months from now. And we started our first private sale as of yesterday. It's gathered just over $100,000 so far. It will be $900,000 in the first private round out of 3 private rounds. And you can get a referral link to represent the most, I would say, progressive and most needed wallets that will be directly competing against MetaMask and all the rest. And 10% is yours if you bring in the investors. So first round, 100K minimum, 10K is yours in that case. Immediately paid out because it's a smart contract, so you got your referral link. And second round, 25K already and less. So thank you from my side. I'm happy to do this. So.
Okay, guys, thank you for listening. And now we are moving forward. We are almost coming to the end of this part because afterwards we have a networking party in a special Mexican bar that we have here. That we will provide you on information. But before this, like basically, guys, do enjoy your time. Everything is okay. Some applause for organizer of this event. Thank you very much. Now let's do one interesting thing. Guys, let's do a group photo now. So that you're sitting a lot of, I want you to stand up right now. It's enough for sitting. Please stand up and let's do one big group photo. Everybody please come here because we want to do one big photo here right now. So please come here on the stage. Please come next to the stage. here is strong man, please. Please come here, look at that. Thank you very much. This is the real powerful community. Now we're going about games. Some games. We're going to discuss about games here. We're going to see the game again. Now we're going to talk about games.
There will be a new era of globalization of the digital economy in the history of human development. Our world is entering a new financial system that includes decentralized financial markets and the rapid growth of IT technologies, blockchain. The rapid development of the digital world provides unlimited opportunities for financial freedom, disclosure of one's potential, and creative realization. Qualified specialists and good leaders.
These are dear experts. Have a seat. What? Yeah. The main people are here. Like main people here. Okay. Guys, we have some short final discussion about Gamify. Gamify is very interesting part of all of the processes. We will have a short discussion about Gamify, and afterwards we will do like a after party. One, two, my good friends. One, two. This works. This not. Okay, my dear friends. So next stage. Next, we need to discuss a very hot theme about Gamify project. This one project is for the enormous market in this year, and maybe next one, and maybe who knows, maybe next 5 years, Gamify gonna rock this market. Okay, guys, please have a seat. Let's continue about Gamify. Gamify industry, what is presenting to us, what opportunities it gives to us. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Let's move forward with the Gamify. Okay, please have a seat. Please have a seat, my dear friends. Because very important point about Gamify industry. So, please, guys, have a seat. Eric, can you support me with there? Renat, please, guys, have a seat. Yes, thank you very much. just wait a little bit, just we get this panel discussion, gamify industry. This is the most interesting part. We especially take this till the end. So only like the people who really wants to benefit of this market will know the information. And afterwards, there will be a lot of time.
Please don't touch the screen.
Okay. So can we do a little silent? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Okay. Okay. Everybody ready? Guys, please silent. Silent. Everybody stop talking, guys. Guys, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Now we are ready. Okay. Now let's move forward and talk about gamify industry. Please, here we have our best experts in this team, guys. I want to give a word to you about gamify. What do you think about this? What's the main trend? And like, what's your personal vision? Like how to get into this market to make a big profit in this year?
So basically, I don't think that we should think only about profits when we talk about the gamified nomenclature. I would be very happy if everyone would think about combining purpose and profit. Because if we just think on the effort that the Complete Earth did, so for example, Axie Infinity, the most popular game in Philippines, I believe they did more impact than any charity activities in the Southeast Asia, because they simply allowed our people to make money, and your part of guild, your average income is quite high, and way more than like if you would have a normal job in the Philippines. So the effect that we want to achieve is to think not about the users in our customer users in the game, but like every time we talk about users, we think of the household, and we think of our people who can send their kids to school, can pay their elderly parents' medical bills, and that is the users. And when we create amazing games, and if the token grows, of course, it's amazing because we can make money and they can make money. But the actual idea behind this should be like think about the big purpose, because otherwise you just build scams. If you say don't think about the purpose.
Hello. So there's a part about the GameFi. Let's take a very simple idea as a basement. So before we played in a games just for fun. Okay, I think many gentlemen here tried to play some games, maybe last time, maybe in past, maybe now somebody playing. But now crypto audience and crypto space saying us you can play to earn. Oh wow, why not? No, you can just play some games, earn some tokens, you can sell them, you can use them in DeFi, in the liquidity, you can make staking, farming, and 99% still don't understand what I'm talking about on this part, and it's normal. So everything in crypto goes like that. So crypto creating new opportunities, but I have one very simple explanation how crypto market works, exactly DeFi part and GameFi part. So all of us, I hope, has experience in flights, but how it goes like, you're going to the plane, fasten your seatbelt and enjoy it. This is how currently airplanes work. But in crypto, it works like you need to know how this Boeing works from A to Z, from one side to another side. You need to know how the engine works, how to make everything, how to make it drop off and how to land it. Everything you need to know to fly in crypto. This is the problem currently. And what we have to say about GameFi opportunities, this is the bright future. Definitely, people can do some actions, not only the play, they can move to earn, they can sleep to earn, they can just rest to earn. This is just the task of the model, how we can explain that and how we can deliver that to the people. But this is the part about adoption. If play to earn can help to adopt more people to the crypto industry, this is definitely the way. You could just make it interesting for the existing audience. This will be just a season as we have it before with the ICO or something like that. So that's the difference between now and future, and only time will show us the results. Hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me well? Yes? Oh, good. My name is Nick D. I'm BDM of Thunderlands. So we are now developing an MMORPG, and we're launching in a month. And I mean, I've been with GameFi for the past 8 months. It's been, well, I would say a long journey. The sector itself is new. I mean, no one really knows how it works yet, but we definitely see it as a one of the ways for a mass adoption, especially for crypto. Why? Because gamers are very used to the ecosystem that GameFi is actually building. I mean, they are used to soft tokens. Some of the gamers, and I think most of the people here in the room, they actually spend something on you know, paying in the games, you know, the donating and, you know, buying items. I've been a gamer myself for I would say 15 years, and it's incredible how much potential there is that you can spend, but you cannot get anything back from this. And now we are in this moment of a profit share economy. That we actually share with gamers that they do something, so as initiative. What else I can say here? That from the start of the game feed, it's been clear that that gamers actually will move towards this the system and this way of adopting because they like when they get initiatives. We don't really see much of a AAA projects now at the moment because technically it's not very possible because of the speed of the blockchains and just in general the integration. And at the same time, I hear many people saying, why we don't have big studios actually adopting the play-to-earn mechanics? Why we don't have Counter-Strike on the blockchain, you know, with initiatives? Why we don't have Dota or World of Warcraft on the blockchain? Because yet it's not possible, and the financial model and the business model of traditional businesses and game studios is very comfortable with what they are having at the moment. They don't want to share anything. I mean, they publish a game, they take the entire profit, you know, and they are chilling. So for them, it's amazing system. But this will not continue for long, especially if we see now more and more people moving into GameFi and into just understanding how the Web 3.0 works. We think this will be the next step.
Thank you very much for your applause. Thank you very much, dear experts. And now we're moving to the next stage of real discussion, explanation about projects. Yes. So we have two excellent gamify projects for my personal view that gonna rock very, very much this time. So let's do first start with David, you with the, yes, you, let's start with you with the like our dear expert. Let's do grand applause. We are finished for this panel discussion, so you can have a seat. Yes, thank you very much. But you're not going far away. Yeah, yes, you're next. Yeah. Okay. Grand applause, and we're going to next stage.
Раз, два, один. Hi everyone again. I don't know, do we have a presentation or deck? It is not prepared. You have? Oh man, you have everything. Okay. So we've all been there on my initial presentation, I hope so. And let me just to explain you what's the difference between very good prepared project and another. This is exactly what we are in a Salad Lab working for. I really asking all of you not to understand my speech as like a financial advice or something like that. I'm just explaining from the marketing side how it should be structured. And as you know, the golden rule of the crypto is like do your own research. This is the just mention from me. So now we are hardly working with the Farcana.com, and what is it? This is like a AAA gaming metaverse. One of my colleagues said that it is not so many AAA projects in the GameFi right now. That's absolutely true. But why? Because it is really hard to make it on chain. But the question I have, why you need to make them on chain? If somebody not understand what is on chain means, is like fully your game should work on the blockchain or not. This is not the rule. This is your own choice how you can do that. Do we have a clicker? I wanted to show some. No clicker here. Okay. Let us to find it first. You can help me. Clicker here. Okay. I got it, man. I will remember this part. Okay. Let's check the market problems first. So we have NFT games generated 2.32 billion in revenue by Q3 last year. Come on, are you kidding me? 2 billions revenue from what? From the simplest game you ever seen in the world? This is the golden mile for us, guys. We can make a lot of money here if we will try. Okay, so what we made here? We decided go out from the GameFi rules, DeFi rules, play to earn rules. We made our own and we named it like play to hash. What it means? Now it will be educational content. You know from where Bitcoin goes on? It goes from mining. So, and I will explain it very simple. Who playing Axie Infinity? Raise the hands up. Okay, I will not ask you guys who has more than 100K in Axie tokens, but I will tell you the next question, like, what will happen if you will sell your Axie for more than 100K to the market? The price will go exactly down. And same problem in all GameFi projects, which you see right now. You can earn, you can play, earn more and more, but you cannot go out because this is a lack of the liquidity, first of all. What means the play to hash? We're taking mining opportunities, mining facilities. We have public peta hash, and it means that we have Bitcoin that goes to from our mining facilities. And this Bitcoin and this hash, we're going to spend for the rewards of players. So what it means, we don't have a problem with the economy because if somebody wins our games, it means that he wins Bitcoin. He's not taking our token. Our token is the utility to play. So it is the absolutely game changer in the current game projects in crypto, and we made it on the Farcana. What's the insight? First, very popular word, it's a metaverse. We all right now need to be in a metaverse because no, it is the very good way how to build something right now in crypto because metaverse only limited by your imagination, nothing else. This is the real big chance for many companies to build something brand new in a market inside the metaverse and open worlds. The second, AAA, play to earn game. Triple A means that it's very beautiful. That's all you need to know about this part. And the last part, yeah, definitely for sure, NFT marketplace, because all the things like equipment, characters, weapons, all this stuff needs to be done in an NFT. Yeah, we're using that for a battle pass, for the NFT weapons, for the tickets, for the NFT lands. But this is the main part where I want to have your attention on. We're using tokens to sell tickets for the tournaments, and that's all. When somebody wins in our tournaments, he receiving Bitcoin, not the token, the Bitcoin. Why? Because when somebody wins, he will damage the price if he will decide to sell. And this is the absolutely new standard that we wanted to develop in the market. How it works on our side? We have 20 petahash or 20,000 terahash. It means we have costs every month for that. We're paying like almost 1 BTC for service, electricity, management, insurance, all this blah, blah, blah. But what we are delivering for the people after that, it's a tournament which on based on a daily, on a monthly, and on the yearly basis. And what it's been, you just taking one token, you're playing for 0.015 BTC. Who never know, it's like 500 USD right now. Every month, this is the one BTC. Who knows the BTC price today? I think that's enough for the price. And one time per year, almost 8 BTC. So why not to play, you will ask me. But come on, who from all of you are players? Only you, bro. You have chance to win. That's cool. Not all we are players. But when your son, your child, your friend, your I don't know who, playing in a games, you see for him like for a person who playing for fun, and it's okay. But if you decided to make money, you see that somebody playing, okay, buy ticket for him. Let him play. Let him win. If you can buy ticket for him, you become as an investor. You are the trainer. You're something like you're investing for someone who can play and who can deliver that or that one time per year. And what we're trying to say that everyone is absolutely has same chances to win, because this I will not explain you how the game structured, how it works on inside, because it is not so interesting. But everyone can win because it's the classic game, similar as a Counter-Strike or any other shooting game that you know. How it works in a rewards. Farcana tokens for some activities, NFTs for some tournaments, and the main part, the BTC. Not the token, the BTC. This is the main, because again, I'll explain you the reason of it. If we go out from this room, ask someone about NFTs, GameFi, and play to earn. Nobody knows these words. Nobody knows what is it. But ask everyone in this city and ask them about what is the Bitcoin. And everybody knows. So what it means? That main marketing partner of the Farcana, it is not Salad Lab. It is not me or somebody else. It is the Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin known everywhere better than all we are. And that's it. So, it's a final slide? Yeah? Or it's clicker done? Yeah, all this stuff about guilds and scholarship. Yeah, definitely we have a lot of possibilities to play initially from your personal gaming experience. You can play with the guilds, you can play with many other things. This is the roadmap. Nice, we have a game ready right now to show for the people. This is the very important part about the tokenomics, but we spoke before, you remember, nobody reads that, and that's okay. Free sale, airdrops, revenue streams. Yeah, this is the very important. But what we wanted to say here as a main, I will find team, all these things. Oh, it's me, you know. Yeah, I'm a popular from there. Yeah, we have many ambassadors here. We have many friends, but I will try to give you the main summary idea from this, what we're trying to say. As I said before, BTC is known everywhere. BTC is helping people to understand. But if you decide to make money from mining, you need to understand how mining works. If you wanted to understand how make money on the lands, metaverses, NFTs, you need to understand how this part works. What we're trying to say here, we will explain people how to win BTC and how to participate in all this stuff about mining, NFTs, and other things through the one simple game. Everybody know what is the UFC? It's like a fighting martial arts championship. The same model we have here. What we have? We have prize, we have fighters, we're just selling tickets on it. The same model here. I think this is the main part of Farcana, and this is the main part that changing the game in P2E, in crypto, and in GameFi economy. Thank you for that. I think this is makes some sense for you. Yeah. Thank you very much for your presentation, as usual, perfect. And now we're moving forward for next project in GameFi, and afterwards we will have a final panel discussion about how to find unicorn on this market. Yeah, the most interesting part. Okay, bro, word to you.
Hello again. Nice to meet you again. I'm going to present you a bit about our project, play-to-earn project, Thunderlands. I'm going to run through it, and let me show you first our teaser. And we are launching next month at the end of April with already built game and play-to-earn part enabled. This is our marketplace that we launched in January. Also, we have an OpenSea collection at the end of the month supporting the Clicker launch, the first gaming mechanics, which you will see now. This is the second gaming mechanics, which is launching at the end of May. Yeah, now I'm going to show you some slides. We've been developing since the start of the summer of last year. The idea came from expanding market of play-to-earn games. And then actually by October, we've seen that, well, our dear Mark Zuckerberg announced that they are going into the metaverse. And everyone, started, oh, metaverse, what is it? And we've seen this, already before. We've seen that this will be a big thing. We think that idea of bringing actually the services into the metaverse from our world is something that will be very important for the brands. So this is the next stage of actually brand development now that we have in our world. Metaverses, many of you, I think, what is it in general, yeah? It's basically, another layer that we're building on top of our world that we are connected with, and that we are able to go to, with the AR, VR, or MR, reality, and that we will be able to, to exist inside the metaverse. And the brands are very interested in that. Yes, services. We've seen actually there's a good case of Subway having their own, restaurant in, I think, in Sandbox, is it, or if I'm not mistaken, or the Central Land, where you can actually go and order a sandwich that will be brought to your home. And this is just the start. Subway, one of the first ones. I just want to show you how our game will look like and what we are actually introducing. Well, technical difficulties. Most of you have played games, yeah? Most of you, I think, by today, you already know what video game is. Who's familiar with Diablo 2 here? Who played Diablo 2? Okay. Probably you also played Heroes of Might and Magic. This was a MMO game back in 2000s. The third one is actually one of the best ones, and the fifth one. And we were greatly inspired by it. So we decided, why not to do something, but with a play-to-earn enabled? Because we don't really see much of a projects now. Last Diablo was a flop. It was not really a successful game. Blizzard did a great job in terms of marketing. But that's what we greatly inspired. Now we have here some slides. So Thunderlands. Can I have a clicker? Works? Okay, it works. So introducing Thunderlands. Let me just quickly run through the concept of the metaverse. That's what I mean exactly by building a layer, another layer on top of our existing world. So if we are layer one, the physical world, the layer 2 is actually the metaverse that we can hop into. And the metaverse of Thunderlands is something that that will be divided by stages. And first stage is actually a play turn. It's a very easy thing to implement, and it's a very easy thing to actually bring the mass adoption towards the world, because gamers are very used to what we are actually seeing today as a play turn. They need to learn probably the web 3.0, but we don't think it's going to be a difficult onboarding process. If it will become just a bit more easier, MetaMask is already not a difficult thing to actually get used to. We think that they will onboard very easily. And then at the second stage, we can actually implement services into the metaverse. It can be anything, as I said, from Subway to actually, I don't know, probably, a barber shop, for your own avatar, and etc. And then by the third stage, when we reach any technological advancements, we can implement actually technologies like AR and VR, which are very clunky by today's standards and very unusable, and people get very dizzy using them. So, excuse me, guys, can I have your attention all, please? Yes. Yes? Yeah, because I cannot even hear myself. I hear you talking a lot. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm not going to take much time. So let me guide you what Thunderlands is. So it's an MMO in dark fantasy style, built on Unreal Engine 4. We are building it through stages. First stage is a clicker, releasing at the end of April. Second stage is PvP, PvE battles, releasing at the end of May. And then we are actually bringing the open world in summer. I'll show you now some pictures of it. And you've seen in the clicker already that we have, well, in the video of clicker, that we have both the clicker ready and PvE, PvP battles coming soon. We think it's actually a great initiative for hardcore gamers to get used to what the Web 3.0 and what the play turn is. This is our roadmap. As I said, we started building in summer. We're a team of 35 people, and by today, we're actually already collected 1.1 million in the first private round, and we are finishing now with the second private round at 1.5 million. And we have an IDO at the end of April, so very, very soon. And this is exactly what I told you about. First, second, and third gaming mechanics coming this year already. You will see it yourself. The gameplay, and this is just in general, I would say, what Thunderlands will be. As any other MMORPG, we'll be able to develop your own clan. That's why we're looking closely to collaborate with gaming guilds. And we have Crypto Gaming United with us on board already today, who actually support us a lot with their scholars in beta testing that we currently stage we're in. We also have deflationary mechanism, which is crafting. I'll tell you more about it later. And this is actually the stages of development. The launcher, which we are actually beta testing today for getting ready the clicker. The clicker itself is being beta tested also today by scholars and by our internal team. We also want to support the entire project with the launch of the NFT collection that you will be able to bridge from anywhere. We are actually connected with a team that is able to bridge any NFTs to any EVM compatible networks. And this is actually something to tell you also. We are looking to launch a multi-chain mechanism at the end of, I would say, this year, in order for the people to choose which servers they want to actually start. Probably we are launching on Polygon, but if we actually get close with AVAX or Phantom, we will introduce it as a server. If anyone played World of Warcraft, when you switch a server, you start from zero. We want to bring exactly the same thing to Thunderlands. PvE, PvP in June, and then the open world itself in summer of 2022. Marketplace. Well, most of you know about the marketplace and how it's being integrated into the play to earn games, and there's nothing much to talk here. With guilds, we think it's the only actually way to play to earn today, because scholars need onboarding. I mean, people need onboarding, and gamers need onboarding, and that's what guilds are actually taking care of. And we are now actually building an API for guilds in order to have an easy interaction with our game. And at the same time, we are promising guilds that we're not changing the balance of tokenomics for the entire time, the entire life cycle, which we're looking at around 6 years of the entire tokenomics. And I have some exciting news here, actually very exciting. We are partnered with a company, VR Evolution, which been established in December of 2021. We are planning to integrate the Nero VR into our game, into Thunderlands, so to be a launch project for Nero VR. And it's something that we are in a deep development, and it's not something easy, but I already used it. So basically, if any one of you used VR, it's a big thing that you have to use with your mouse or with either the joysticks. And we thought, okay, why not to actually do something when you analyze the brain alpha, beta, gamma waves in order to bring it as information and actually don't use the peripherals for any of it. So you put this thing on you. You can actually play. You've seen probably a video of monkey playing with a Neuralink. And this is something, of course, as a chip inside the brain. Here you don't need that. Here you just put the device. It's a very big, very yet clunky device with things that analyze the waves coming from your brain. And we are looking to enable this into the MMORPG. We think it's a great thing because it's very easy to use there. And we don't think it will bring any dizziness also to the players. And at the same time, we are pushing technology forward. So the business model. We have 2 tokens, governance and utility. I'm not going to go through the tokenomics. I mean, if anyone wants, I can send a presentation to them. They can check it themselves. But we're looking this as for the governance. This will not be sold, and this will be enabled alongside the DAO of players, which will actually take decisions in a long-term perspective, how the game will develop. And for TNDR, this is actually the token that we're looking to list that will be on the IDO and on SEX and DEX listing. And it was actually a long-term project in terms of tokenomics. We took around, I would say, 3-4 months to develop proper tokenomics because no one knows yet how to do it properly. And no one knows exactly how it will go forward, if your game will be successful or not. So, but finally we reached the conclusion here. You can also check it yourself later. This is for token sales and IDO. Pre-sales closed, round 1 is closing now, and IDO in the end of April. Yeah. And for the partners, so in the first private round, we actually we have a leading investor, which is Crypto Gaming United, Shima Capital, and Vesper Team. The rest is our partners. Lauban is from Switzerland, cybersecurity, Ford Capital, and Dow Roy from our partners from Dubai. And round 1 is still being processed, so we're going to announce soon who are the investors. The launch pads, this is only the confirmed one that were in negotiation for the past 2-3 weeks. There's more launch pads coming, so I'll keep you updated on this sooner or later. And for the listing, oh, actually, it seems like QuickSwap logo went away. So we are looking first an IDO to do a DEX listing there with liquidity. And then on the later stage, we are going with centralized exchanges. So this will be Timex, who are already confirmed. And then we are looking at KuCoin and Gate.io. Thank you very much. Yes.
We also have the opportunity then to join IDOs then of, for example, this Thunderlands game.
But I can say that we can, of course, discuss this. It's an open discussion.
Yeah, we're right now in progress of discussion, but first of all, let's do applause for our speaker. Thank you very much. Thank you. So guys, we're almost on the final stage. Last one panel discussion with the main idea, how to find unicorn from all of these projects. And basically what we're doing here, we're showing you to these projects, but With all of them, we're doing negotiations and we take them special conditions to join Global Digital Club. And on this condition, this project we are launching it in our community. Okay, so now our great experts, please have a seat. And it's a final panel discussion for today. Thank you everybody for joining this event. Because afterwards we have an after party here and we have one more after party in the Mexico Club later on. Okay, so now how to find unicorn project from all of these projects, how to find this star, this diamond that can give you a big opportunity. And please, our experts, first of all, please introduce yourself and after your vision about this. Thank you.
Nadira Sadikova. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, hi everyone. Nadira Sadikova, ex-private banker. Okay, oh my God, I have to shout it. Hello, hi. Can you hear me? Okay, great. So I'm Nadira, ex-private banker, and who transformed this business into fintech venture ecosystem since 2017. And a week ago, we have hosted a startup competition for 450K attendance with 15 projects at later stages and 20 plus VC funds and angel investors. And I'm going to share this experience with you. Okay. So, okay, just like covering your question, how to find the unicorn, to my opinion, I think that first of all, the connection is the must. Because it's just that I'm coming from the private banking industry. As you know that now, ex-private bankers and like successful entrepreneurs, they're just launching their products, and they're just like making their like super cool products. And first of all, just one of the main factors to choose the successful startups is the founder itself, how just like he looks at the product, and you have to just sense it. How is it like looking at the product and how just he motivates the team. This is first one of the like main things, and as well as the product. The product should be really valuable and it should be compatible with the current trends like on the market and as well as what have been done so far. As I'm just like looking and hunting for how to say the startups at later stages, and just like for me, it's like really important to test the product, like with the team, test the product and how just like to play it out. And when I just find that like really useful and valuable, and then I'm just like sharing and meeting with the just making the arrangements with the investors. So I'm dealing only with top tier VC funds. And I'm also kind of angel investors into my own startup. It's a Sharia compliant. His Robinhood app, trading app. And I know how just like launch the product and all the failures. And that's why that's like my pleasure to meet like new founders, new products, and just like to connect with the VC funds and angel investors and just to participate in this. And also, I'm not like, just attracting the capital and that's it. I'm just also participating in their like some of the product development, becoming a topic holder. It's like really important. Oh, sorry. So yeah, that's like really sad. But yeah, you have an opportunity to speak to me after this. So 15-minute panel discussion. I will tell you again about this. Sorry that the microphone is like. Yeah. So, what can I say? Based on my experience that we launched like a week ago, the startup competition at WOW Summit in front of Burj Khalifa. So it was like super amazing show. Each project has just like pitched this project like only 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and like 20 VC funds, like more than 20 VC funds, because I also sent before those like the list of the startup projects like to, I mean, because they couldn't make it. Most of them are based in Hong Kong and USA and etc. Now out of 10, 12 projects, we are closing like 5 of them. And other projects also just we're just trying to make some collaborations, like to build on the other chains and networks and making some partnerships. And for me, it's like really important. It's kind of a small projects. Once we're gonna close all these iterations, and I will just get my outcome. So let's say 600 startup projects, and out of those 12 projects, actually, it's now they're preparing to be a unicorn. So they're just like preparing their IPO. I can disclose the information. It's a Legion Farm. You can have a look. So it's in celebrity, how to say, app. And yeah, for me, so you're the analytical guy. I mean, you're gonna just also share, but I'm not like coming from analytics, but I'm just like coming from the user base. And for me, it's really important to get connected with the founder to find out is he scam or not. For me, it's like really important because when I'm just like coming to the fund, I'm just like marketing and branding these products. You know, I'm just like selling my reputation as well. That's why sensing the founder, how he sees the product, and how scalable is the product, and how relevant is on the market. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Vitaly Dubin is here. And how to find a unicorn. This is probably one of the most important things that you can do in crypto. How to find this gem that will go not just 10x, but 100x, 200x. And I'm going to give you 9 points how to evaluate such unicorns from the most important to not as important. So number one is narrative. What is the narrative of this project? You know, what is the real innovation? What is the real problem that this project is solving? For example, take a look at Bitcoin. The narrative was digital gold. There was no digital gold before that. And as more and more people embrace it, and that was the main narrative, nobody could beat Bitcoin at being a digital gold and store of value. So when you evaluate the unicorn, you need to see, is there somebody else who is already doing what is this narrative saying, or is completely brand new? When it's completely brand new industry or idea, then of course you take the most risk. You can also find unicorns when you have a project that is already big in market cap, multi-billion dollar market cap project, but there is a new startup, a new idea who is doing the same thing but better, cheaper, faster, more scalable, and you want to take a look at this as a unicorn because you already know its success. There is already a project, multi-billion dollar, that is successful, and now this unicorn can even grab 15 or 20% of this market share and can grow up 100x or more. The second thing is the team. Who is behind this project? What are their track record? Who are the founders? Who are the core developers? That's really important because the team is what drives the innovation forward. The third is the technology. What is the technology they're using? And is it really a good technology? Is it really something that can scale and that they have the right technology to go to the market and accomplish their goal? Number four is the tokenomics. You want to take a look at the how is these tokens really started, how they're being distributed to the team, to the markets, and it doesn't matter what the price. The price is irrelevant. You can have a token that started $300 and can be a unicorn and go up a lot. You can have a token with zero and a lot of zeros after it, and it will be not a unicorn, not worth nothing, right? So don't look at the price. Look at how the tokenomics evolve in the system and what is the utility of the token. The fifth thing is liquidity. If you look at projects with very, very, very low liquidity, you are taking the most amount of risk. And the unicorn is found in the sweet spot where the liquidity is not that low. It's decent, but it's not like hundreds of millions of dollars already. You want to find the sweet spot and look at liquidity as well. The seventh point is the sentiment. What is the sentiment in the market? How people are talking about this gem. Look at the Twitter, look at Telegram, look at all the social media channels. What are people? Are they excited about this project? Are they think, wow, this is a great idea. This is innovative. So take into account the sentiment in the market. And then you want to take a look at the growth potential. What is really that cap? You know, can it really grow 10x, 20x, 100x? You know, is there is a possibility even that exists like this, the growth potential, and looking and considering all of these factors is really important to find a unicorn. I think I mentioned 9, right? So yeah.
Those who don't know me or somehow forgot who am I? I'm Alex. Oh, right now it's much better. Okay. I'm Alex Smart State, and you know I can feel the passion about finding a unicorn, but I'm here security guy, and I hold Apple of Discord somehow. The problem is you can find unicorn really very valuable. You can do incredible income by it, but never forget to verify is it audited, is it safe, because at some point you may lose your income at all. So I know this passion for gold, but keep every time keep in mind you should be secured and be safe.
Hi, still me, still talking about DeFi. And so about defining the successful project on the market. Basically, there are two ways. If you invest on a later stage, it's quite an easy way. You just find a project with like a cap table full of tier 1 funds and then just try to invest in it. But okay. But what's more interesting is to find the successful project on a seed stage. And the only thing you have to look at is the team behind this project. It's basically the most important thing in every project. And you have to look after the team. You have to learn about the background, about the successful and even the unsuccessful project behind this team. Because even despite the idea, the project can be pivoted. Despite the tokenomics, it can be altered. But the successful team can bring and get the successful idea to the market. So the team is the most important thing. But yeah, every successful project is trying to solve the problem of a specific group of audience. For example, the Bitcoin is a great example, who is actually didn't create it as a digital form of gold. Bitcoin was created as an electronic payment system. That was an answer for the instability and the problems with the centralized financial system. And in 2008, when the economic crisis struck, the Bitcoin was basically the only answer for creating the most transparent and more successful financial system. So yeah, we should have the specific audience with a specific problem. And if the project is trying to really solve that problem with a successful team, it will become a unicorn.
Michael Gurvich. It's very difficult to be the last one because they told everything. So it's I need to be very, but I will talk about two things that I think if we look at most of the coins that actually succeed big way, if we take 20, 30, 40, 50, the biggest coin, we can see two things all the time, or most of the time. The first one, most of the top coins has big community, and they have actually not only the community, they have some of the project with this community that they develop. So if you take Ethereum or you take no matter BNB, it's not really matter. You can see that there is big community and there is some of the project that you can build with this project, with this community. The second, we can see that a lot of big coins have their own blockchain. And on that platform, they can build another project and another project and another project. And this is something that can take him up. So when we can see how it's work, we need to find something that already has blockchain, or they want to develop some blockchain, and they have in their head some project that will run with the big community in that space. So this is from my side. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our dear experts, for your interview and your feedback. So now you will have a good opportunity for networking with our great experts. Thank you for your grand applause. Thank you for this panel discussion. Thank you very much, my friends. Yeah, finish. Yeah, everything okay? Thank you very much. So now, dear friends, like almost we're done with our program. Thank you very much for the participating, and now we're starting networking. Maybe around like half an hour afterwards, they will be continuing in a Mexican bar. But here is just networking starting. Thank you very much. Thank you.
There will be a new era of globalization of the digital economy in the history of human development. Our world is entering a new financial system that includes decentralized financial markets and the rapid growth of IT technologies, blockchain. The rapid development of the digital world provides unlimited opportunities for financial freedom, disclosure of one's potential, and creative realization. Qualified specialists and good leaders are needed to help people to master this new world and become a part of it. This is the problem that Global Digital Club solves. We unite, having the support of the UN Digital Development Association, the best experts in the field of finance and cryptocurrencies, developers in the field of IT and blockchain technologies, experienced analysts and traders, venture investors, owners of large and medium-sized businesses. Our company allows everybody to expand their financial capabilities, gain new knowledge and experience in the field of digital assets. We help to create reliable investment portfolios with an individual financial strategy. Having been balanced, the fundamental investments of global projects are the tokenization of Toyota electric cars, factories of silver and other precious metals, the diamond market, Dubai real estate. Club analysts highlight trending and promising startups, meta universes, GameFi, NFT markets, so that our investors can receive steadily growing profits. Our company allows investors to make joint investments having smart contracts, which are as transparent and safe as possible. All investment projects are presented on the Global Digital Club Marketplace. Every project undergoes an expert security assessment under the guidance of analysts from the club and the Digital Development Association. Our team supports all participants, providing opportunities for education and knowledge of the digital world. We teach analytics tools, investment technologies, and financial literacy. Once every 2 months, the company holds a unique large-scale event, the Global Digital Forum, which features the best speakers and experts in financial literacy and digital technologies. Exclusive analytics is given on digital assets, trends, startups, and investment strategies. Global Digital Club is a large family that unites all like-minded people into a strong community and leads to global networking. Become a part of the Global Digital Club team right now. We are entering a new era together.